Hello, hello. What do you mean? Huh. Maybe. Oh, this is my piki bird. Talk about me. I'm doing fine. 224? What? 724, I mean. It does? Oh, I forgot to change it then. Oopsies. Oh. Thank you. I've gotten better at animation, finally. And better at my editing skills. Naturally, Sunny, are you okay? You keep putting the dots. It's actually making me worried. What's wrong? No, what's wrong? Why does everybody seem so sad today? Oh. Well, I hope stuff gets better. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Me too. Me too. What? Why? What happened? That makes me worried. What happened? Hello. I noticed you. Cat, don't you dare try to come up here and eat my chicken. Yes, I'm eating chicken right now. I don't care. It's food. Yeah. Creeper isn't making a gift for me. I know that because he hates me. I think. What? You don't hate me, I would think. I believe so. Wait, I think I know who that person is. It's telling me to unblock Creeper. I think I know who it is. I'm just going to quickly say this. Creeper. I think so. In my opinion. I don't care if people don't agree.
Oh, you think you're really clever? No, you just let me down. You don't have to hide it, cause you know.
I hope you guys get better. Hello. Piki bird is right here. It's okay. Oh my god. Nice. No offense, I had to laugh at that. Hope you enjoyed the stream so far. This video is in reverse. Thank you. real soon. Yeah, that's a fake background. But I hope you feel better.
Okay, how did no one find this animation slip up in SpongeBob? Literally, Squidward's hand is still there. They forgot to edit it out, and it's just... Today, we're going to be looking at SpongeBob Animation Errors Part 4. These are some of the newer episodes, some new clips, and this is pretty bomb. You guys got to see this. All right, let's start off with number 10. Pay attention.
Squirrely birthday, dear Sandy, squirrely birthday to you.
Y'all are the best aquatic critter friends a Lone Star from out of town could ever have.
Now, this is kind of a hard one, and I'm going to show you what the animation error is in this one. And you're not going to believe this one. It's kind of dumb, but guys, it's her birthday. We all love Sandy. But guys, look at the birthday cake. Where is the squirrel? I mean, where is Sandy on the cake? It disappeared in one of the frames, and this is crazy. Now, did the animators forget to draw it in, or was it just too small, and they said, you know what, I don't even want to bother. I don't know, but let's go on.
Better very quick, SpongeBob. Kid's balling, he's chasing me customers away.
When we zoom into the fish in the background, take a look at her eyebrow. She's missing an eyebrow. But keep watching as she walks through the Krusty Krab. It switches, and it comes back, and it reappears. This is actually one of the freakiest animation slip-ups I've ever seen. This is one of the freakiest ones. Because they drew it in, and they forgot, and then they edited it out. I have no idea what was going on. But it did, in fact, happen, and it was crazy. I mean, she has no eyebrows in one frame, and then she has it in another. It's crazy. Guys, before we...
Creeper isn't making a gift for me. I know that because he hates me.
No, he didn't.
No idea what was going on, but it did in fact happen, and it was crazy. I mean, she has no eyebrows in one frame, and then she has it in another. It's crazy. Guys, before we go on, why not drop a subscribe on this video if you're not already subscribed? Or just drop a subscribe if you're not subscribed. It'll help support the channel. Number 8. Now, this one's kind of crazy. Let's take a look.
Victory is mine! Too easy! No!
Victory is not yours, Plankton. I don't know who you think you're fooling, but we know you're not going to get the formula. The mistake in this episode is that there is a slice of cheese in the Krabby Patty. But when we're seeing it in the beginning shot, there is no cheese. And even the side shot, now I would excuse it, but there's 2 shots where it's just completely missing. And that is a no-no from us. We gave them the benefit of the doubt, guys, but I don't see that juicy cheese on that beefy Krabby Patty, and it needs that cheese to be a Krabby Patty. I don't care what anyone says, guys. We need that cheese, because it needs to be complete, guys. And it looks like the animators just remembered all of a sudden that, hey, you know what? We need some cheese on that, and let's add it in. Let's go on to number 7.
Keep going. Just a little more.
Now, Squidward was being kind of mean in this episode, but then again, he kind of deserves to be mean because the way he gets treated in SpongeBob is kind of ridiculous. But anyway, he pretty much let SpongeBob go up the hill, and his house, obviously fell back. But the thing is, we know that SpongeBob, there are no cities in between SpongeBob's house. Yet when it comes back down, we're seeing a bunch of cities. Take a look at this. What is that? That is not how the geography of SpongeBob works. And you would know this if you're a longtime fan of SpongeBob. You would know that there's no cities right on the right side of SpongeBob's house. You know, the pineapple. There's nothing there, dude. There's no city. I mean, that's just crazy. I mean, that's just completely off. There's no hill. And even in the shot alone, he doesn't even pass the city. So that's just an error there, in my opinion. This one could kind of slide, but it is what it is. In one of the episodes, Plankton was determined to steal the Krabby Patty formula.
What I really need is to spray Mr. Krabs and SpongeBob.
Plankton wanted to shoot some goo-goo gas to make Mr. Krabs into a baby. And he wanted to get SpongeBob as well. But things go pretty bad pretty quick. His plan is turned upside down, and now it's time to look at the mistake. Now, the mistake is coming up in the next shot. Take a look at this. You're not going to believe it.
Hold on, I think There better be something other than bills in it.
Now, this is a smaller error, but when we look at the mailbox, notice that there is a mailbox outside of the Krusty Krab. And, you know, that's very interesting that that's there, because in the previous shot that we were looking at, there is no mailbox. Let's zoom in, and let's try to see if we can, and it's not there. It's non-existent. The mailbox is just gone. Now, usually the Krusty Krab doesn't even have that mailbox there in other episodes. That's okay, but for this episode, if there's a mailbox in an episode, it's got to be there the entire time, or else it's just like they forgot to put it in. It's a mistake. Plankton's always trying to steal the formula, dude. Always. And it's getting to a point where I kind of feel bad for the guy. When is Plankton going to get this secret Krabby Patty formula? And is he even going to get it? I mean, Plankton is kind of weak. Plankton is one of the weakest characters on the show. He's tiny, he gets abused, he gets stomped on all the time, and he still tries to get that Krabby Patty formula from Mr. Cribbity Crabbity Greedy, Cribbity Crabbity Cribbity Krabs. Always. And so, I don't know if he's ever going to get it, but he always tries, and it's funny to see him mess up. Let's go on to the animation error in this one. Now, I'm going to need Patchy the Pirate to, decode this one for me. Just kidding. Guys, when the sand goes into their eyes, as we can see here, the dust from the tornado underwater, which is funny. It gets in their eyes, but then literally the next shot, this isn't edited, their eyes are completely good. So you're going to tell me that
in 2008, I was diagnosed with end-stage liver disease. I'd not been without alcohol or drugs my entire life.
That the tornado was so strong, it blew the dust out of their eyes as it blew it right back in. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I feel like they did this on purpose just because it's like, okay, who would notice that? That's a fast scene, I'm not gonna lie. That scene went by just like that. It was just like, and it was over. But I slowed it down. When you slow things down, you may be able to see some things.
It's talking.
Disney World, Disneyland, and basically all of the Walt Disney Company theme parks are meant to be places of wonder and magic for children. But sometimes things go very wrong and bippity-boppity-boo, childhood ruined. These are the top 5 Disney fails that will ruin your childhood. One-Eyed Woody. At Tokyo Disney, stunned kids watch as Toy Story's lovable Woody character somehow manages to wipe one of his eyes right off his face. And apparently Woody's not the only Disney character with an eye problem.
Hi there, everybody.
The struggles of Princess Jasmine. Apparently being Princess Jasmine ain't easy. At least not when it comes to performing in the Aladdin musical at Disney's California Adventure. For one, it seems the stage can get a bit slippery.
Ollie.
And while riding a magic carpet in a Disney cartoon might be safe,
Is it safe?
Sure, do you trust me?
What?
Do you trust me?
Yes.
Came from?
in real life it can be quite different. In this performance, the magic carpet actually flipped over with the two actors on board. If you listen closely, you can hear the actress who plays Princess Jasmine screaming in fear.
This cannot continue. We regret any inconvenience this may have caused you. Once again, this performance cannot continue. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, at this time, we ask that you please exit through the doors on your right. Thank you.
Secondhand Mike Wazowski. An audience at Disneyland's Tomorrowland Christmas show got an unexpected surprise, and kids in the audience got a fresh new emotional scar.
It's great to be here, and remember, you can't spell Christmas without an I!
And the infamous experiment week 26 himself, the one and only Stitch!
The performers finished the musical number with Armless Mike, but the show was canceled.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're sorry, but we are unable to continue this performance.
Oh, great. I'm glad you got to get a video of this.
Okay, guys, whoever's on, I'm gonna end the stream here because, like, no one's on, so yeah.